Hi, I'm Don Brand, pastor at the Grace Lutheran Church and St. Matthew's Lutheran Church for the Deaf in Union, New Jersey, and I'm also the New Jersey District Disaster Response Coordinator. I'm here with two of our members who had some after effects from Hurricane Irene. This is Dianne Fennell. Actually, she's the interpreter for our deaf services, and this is her husband, Kevin. And would you like to share with us how this has affected you?
Well, it all started, probably, Saturday night with the hurricane. We're all very concerned because, here in Cranford, New Jersey, with the river, we know, flooding very well. And we have a sump pump. And so on Sunday morning, I wake up at 8:30, and like 8:32, the power went out. And so with that, we knew that the sump pump was going to stop working. Come downstairs, we're checking it. We kind of had to, start and set up like, the old-fashioned bucket brigade, bringing out the water from the stairs. That really wasn't working because as fast as we were getting out the water from the sump pump well, it was filling up right to the top again. So then my son tried to, hook up the garden hose and do it the old-fashioned way of trying to siphon it out that way. In the meantime, was talking with my neighbor in the back who has a generator, and he hooked us up. He found a motor, hooked us up. However, that was by the time we got the sump pump working again through a generator, it was 3 hours later, and we then had 5 inches of water in the basement. And it's not, even though it's not a finished basement, we still had things in it, and we knew that with the mold, the hurricane wasn't even close to us at the time the electricity went out. So we did manage, the hose hooked up to the front of the house, the water was coming out, but also what we didn't expect was that a tree in the front of our house, the roots started to show. And like a little fissure, like a little indentation in the ground. And the tree is about 6 stories tall. And it's not just a single locust tree, it was a twin. So it grows up, there was like 2 trees like this. And it's in the front, in the corner of our house. And like, it seemed like, the hurricane was pushing it to go across the street. Called the police, tried to block off the street. They finally came about 3-4 hours later. The wind shifted, interlocked with our neighbor's tree. And this is how it was over their driveway, our house, their house. The trees were like this and stayed that way until 5:30 the next day on Monday when a tree company came along and cut it down with a crane. So for like 24, we had damage to our underground pipes. That helps the sump pump that my husband is saying, that helps, get the sump pump the water out from the basement. So that pipe outside is damaged, it's broken. We don't know how we're going to fix that because it's a white PVC pipe. And we just finished cleaning out the basement. It's now Saturday, September 3rd. We got the basement cleaned out because now we have to worry about all the mold damage. Our electricity came on about midnight, right after midnight Wednesday morning. But now we're in serious mold. We have a lot of mold now. Like I said, we just got the basement emptied out Saturday, today. We still have to get a roofer in. We still have to get a plumber in. We don't know how much damage was done to the motors because now there's rust damage. Even if water didn't touch any appliances in the basement, it's moisture, and moisture can cause rust and mold inside the motors. So we have no idea how much more damage we have to face.
And even maybe your foundation was
And our
damaged.
foundation is possibly damaged also. We don't know how much damage the tree root. When it was upheaving, it upheaved to that pipe. The whole ground is like that, and because it's the corner of our house, so, right here, the roots, the foundation there, how much damage we don't know. And we don't even know who to call. So we're very lucky and fortunate to be, members of the Lutheran Church and have, such fast response come here and try to assist us in any way possible, which is a great, relief to the two of us to know that, because it's been, even though we weren't in the worst area of Cranford, it's still, you don't want to experience this. Give me a blizzard any day. I can shovel snow, it can melt. So that's, to sum it up quickly, that's
Well,
pretty much it.
Thank you for sharing, Diane, and God be with you and Kevin.